So here we are. Got some bees to remove out of an old house. Storm pulled the wire out. The electrician didn't want to mess with putting the wire back with the bees in there, and I thought, well, that's kind of puny of him. And so I got down there this morning and got to messing with them a little bit, smoked them a little bit, and started prying on a shutter and knocking around there a little bit. And I got bees up in my face and bouncing off my head, and smoked them some more around my face. They're immune to smoke. You can build a cloud of smoke around your head and they'll still be nailing you. So we got them. So now we got this. I want to specifically do a YouTube video of me dressed in one of these things because it's something you don't see. I can make upwards of 100-mile round trip handling every bee that I own and not have one of these in the truck. But I'm fixing to deal with some bees that will require it to eradicate them. They're total garbage, in my opinion. Anything that'll attack man I view as cursed and needs to be eradicated. And that's what we're going to do. Happy Wednesday, YouTube. It's fixing to be one, buddy. Alright, so here we are back now that I got my little round done. Got the suit. I want to show you what I mean though. It's talking about judging the behavior on that last clip. I pulled that shutter off. The shutter that's propped up against the wall. Fake shutter. And I learned a little something. That reminds me a little bit of the colony, 3 of them actually, that I cut out in 13. They were the meanest bees I've ever touched. These aren't quite that bad, but not something that I want to even attempt dressed like I am now. I'd love to get them fired up again just a little bit just to show you what I mean. See what I leave laying. See that? See that one in my face? We're working on it. See this? See it right back again? Smoke doesn't work. See it? Now, if you want to get like that, you know good and well you don't want to piss off several thousand. That's what I read for. I mean, that's what I look for when I'm reading them. Is that kind of stuff. All right, I'm gonna get suited up and pull the boards off. We're gonna get a little nasty with these little creatures. You see, it ain't all fun and games, people. Not all bees are created equal. They're around here. I know who's responsible for bringing them in this area. About 2 years ago. Garbage. suit. I done just come several times through this. So y'all didn't make a mistake of thinking that's some kind of bee whisperer. Because I may not be alive if I try to do this way. Okay, so I found the bottom. If I hit this ball, good boy, Toasty. Good to them boards off all the way up through there since I found the bottom. Fucking bees up. I hope I can find some. Brood. Not gonna do any of that. Take out all the comb and throw it in the trash. In that trash can, line with a trash bag, and bring it home and let my bees rob it. I'm not even gonna mess with the honey, none of that. This is just a matter of getting them gone. Need to be anywhere around. Disaster. Public and everything. People intentionally keep bees like this, just to be a nuisance. There you are, some of the hottest bees in Virginia, people. I got about 1, 2, 3, 8, 10 stinging the camera right here. What's a shame is they came from somewhere. There may be more of them here. Alright, so here we are. This is what I got. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's a little nice. Get that board all the way across there out so I can reach the top of the beehive. I hope to goodness I got the queen smashed and all of that. I looked around on the ground for it just to be sure. I don't know. That's the last thing I want her to crawl back up the wall and crawl back up in there and make something happen. Yeah, roll right on along. That'll be a whole lot of feed for mine at the house. I'll give them something to do for days. I think I'm going to gas it. I'm going to fill that up with CO2. Take my CO2 tank. I wish y'all could see the backside of the camera, them stinging the strap on it. So, that's where we are here. Nothing too awfully eventful. You won't see these on my. Well, forgive me for not keeping y'all all updated and everything. I got just about everything out of that. It ain't no telling what that trash can weigh. It ain't no telling. I'd hate to have to call it. 100 pounds? I don't know. I know one thing, that's going to be a whole lot of feeding for my stuff at the house. You talking about a circus, I'll have one on the front porch with that baby. But first thing I got to do is gas it. I'm going to gas it with CO2 solid. Blow that bag up with it and let it set for about a day. And hopefully that'll knock everything out in there. And the ones that it don't knock out will be smashed in between the combs to where they'll be incapacitated anyway. These bad boys are something. They did have some honey, but it ain't worth 5 cents. They'll kill you and everything else around you. If a cow was to just reach up and bump a hive like that or something, they'd kill him, sting his eyes out. It ain't no telling. Worthless thing. Ain't good for nothing but destruction. Enough ranting. I've got every reason to. But it's happening. I'm getting it done. Okay, so this is where we are. Let me pull the glove off, see what time it is. Fewer headbutts, fewer attacks on the camera. Just about got them. Got all his boards cleaned off. Some of them are in such bad shape they're going to have to replace them. That's not my part of the deal. Oh dear. So the plan is to leave them 2 cages propped up in there. I'm going to leave them there until tonight. Just about bring the BVAC back. They still nailing that camera. Bring the BVAC back and suck them up. Everything that comes to it. I'm hoping those cages will draw them to them and they'll be stuck on the outside of them. I got another cage to hold those bees when I remove them from there. And then I'll do something with them. I could toy with sending them to be tested for Africanized and all that kind of stuff, but I probably won't. That's just one more headache. Just so they're gone, I don't care what they are. Alrighty. I'm going to go to the house and come back later. Now, that's not bad at all. So what I did was I sucked the bees up and those 2 cages and propped them up and hoped that they would draw the others to them, and I think they did. I think they clustered behind them mostly. I will be able to suck up every single bee just about. That's alright. Guess y'all done seen about all you need to see. Yeah, let me get this done. I'm gonna crawl in the suit because I'm sure they still won't be a whole lot of fun because that's 2 boxes of queenless bees or a box and a quarter or something like that. But looked like it might have cleaned some of the honey up. I figured it might clean it up and take it down out of them boxes and nectar share through the wire or whatever. Anywho, yeah, let me get this done. So just like the plan went, just like the plan was supposed to go, it went. Like nice little cage of bees right there. I may not kill them. I'll give them to something like that. At the house. I'll about pack a little box out. I got one that could use them too. So, let's see. So here it is. It worked just exactly like I wanted it to go. I had those boxes leaned up against the wall over here, and the bees came in and clustered right on them mostly, and behind them. I took my remaining box and used it to hold all the bees that I sucked off of those. You don't hardly see a honeybee crawling around here. It ain't many. A few bald-faced hornets robbing this up here, that's it. So even if I did do it, it's a pretty clean job. There's one right there, you know, a couple running around, but certainly there wouldn't be any defensiveness now because all the bees are gone. And another nice thing about that was soaking wet with honey. And all of that's dry now. That's just propolis residue. Yeah. So what the bees did, I don't think it's any colonies around the area. This was it. So what the bees did is they flew around and they sucked all that up. And they took it down and nectar shared to the boxes of bees right there. Cages of bees. That's my assumption. And so it's completely efficient. It's in their guts in there now. Yeah, so it turned out to be a pretty clean deal. And not enough bees to really give the owner any problem. They can do their wiring now. Yeah, I can see the electric man would have had him a fun time with a hive all around him, all them wires, you see. But, got it ready to go for him. Later on, people, I'm going to go lay down. Well, I might edit some video, you can't ever tell. And then I'm going to lay down. Job done.